Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to Wonder Wednesday. So, Wonder Wednesday is a time when you can wonder. That's the name. Wonder about something like how to make something, or a tool, or a fun fold. So, tonight I'm going to show you a fun fold. It is actually one of my go tos because I think it's really cool. I'm also going to use a stamp set that's in JJ22. That's January to June 22. Um, and then I'm also going to use something that's coming out brand new. So that'll be exciting as well. Um, all right, shall we before we go, I just want to show you this because I don't usually wear t-shirts for our broadcast, but now Girls on the Run has started. Let me move over there. There, Girls on the Run has started. And so I'm a coach for Girls on the Run. We have 20 girls on the team with 8 on the wait list, grades 3 through 5. And it's on Monday and Wednesdays.
So what's Girls on the Run all about?
So it's not all about running. It's actually about social emotional learning. It's about friendship. It's about being there for each other. And then running is part of it. We're going to run a 5K at the end. And it's actually the day we're gone. So it's the day after school gets out. Oh. Anyway, we'll run a 5K with the girls. Excuse me. And oh my goodness. And yes, so we run with them and it's just very fun. But it's not a running club. We say forward is a pace. You can walk, you can hop, you can skip, doesn't matter. But it's good we do exercises and just show girls how it's great to eat healthy, be healthy, think healthy, all of that. So anyway, that's Girls on the Run in a nutshell. It's a nationwide program. You may have seen it actually at Caribou because Amy's Blend has Girls on the Run on the label because they get a portion of the sales of Amy's Blend. Anyway, so Monday and Wednesdays we have practice, and thus I wear my t-shirt, and sometimes I don't have time to change. Anyway, all that to say, let's get going. Dave's like, oh, sorry I asked. Just kidding. I'm going to show you how to make this card. Now, this particular card uses the daisy punch, which I don't know, this daisy punch is staying, and this bigger one is leaving. But watch this. This is so fun. Ready? It's just kind of a fun fold. It's not hard. It's just fun. It's something different. I like when you don't just open the card, but you open it up and then, of course, there's that little surprise. And these are old as well, but I really did like them at that. I like them. So let's go ahead. I am going to use this stamp set, which is in JJ22, the Gumball Greetings. And I've made cards with this before, but I haven't really used this little one. So we're going to use this little one. And let me tell you, so first you start with your standard, let me throw that circle in there. There we go. You start with your standard 8.5 by 4 1/4, 8.5 by 4, 8.5 by 5.5, 8.5 by 5.5, half sheet of paper. And then I went ahead and used a circle die and cut a circle out of it. We'll come to that in a moment. The inside piece is 5 1/4 by 8 inches. So it's 5 1/4 by 8. So you cut off just a little bit. Then you're going to score it at 2 inches and at 4 inches. So 2 inches and 4 inches. And we'll put that in the chat. So here is my card. I'm going to go ahead and fold that, grab my bone folder. And Dave went curling today.
Hey, Sandy.
Which is just a funny thing because I don't know. Do you know how to curl? I guess he does now. But he said it was
a retirement activity. One of our teammates is leaving, and so we all went curling. Let me just say, Lisa's like, how was it? Well, let's just start with, you're running on ice. So, it continues on from there.
So he feels like it's not, it's cold.
It was cold.
Anyway.
But anyway,
all right.
Was fun. Had a good time. Learned a whole lot about throwing a 42-pound hunk of granite.
Nice. All right. So we're going to go ahead and stick this in here. And like I said, I did use the circle dies and I went ahead and die cut out a circle because we're going to put that little, gumball machine right inside there. So I'm going to first start by sticking this on. I'll grab my adhesive. Here it is. And I'm going to put adhesive all on this because this sheet is going to stay there. It's kind of fun though, I think, because having it open the other way, I think is kind of cool. So I'm going to close that up and look at my borders, make sure my edges. Okay, so that's how it's going to be, right? Now, I also, let me grab that circle I just had. So the circle that comes out of here is going to be inside just like that. Okay, so I'm going to put adhesive only on half, just this side. Don't put adhesive on the whole thing or you just sealed your whole card shut. So we're just going to put adhesive. In fact, I'm going to put it right here on that side. And I'm going to take this is Poppy Parade, by the way. I really like this card. I think the color, I think it's cheery. So I'm just going to fit that right back inside where it came out of. Okay, because then it opens like this, right? All right, so this white piece I die cut just a shade or a hair smaller, and this is the piece we're going to go ahead and stamp the gumball on. Just make sure it fits. Yes, it will. I checked it before, but all of a sudden it looked kind of small. I'm just going to use our Memento Black. I am going to grab my Stampin' Pad and my stamp pad.
Piercing pad.
Piercing pad. I was like, yeah, my stamp pad. And I'm going to stamp on our little gumballs. I just think they're so cute. And then I'm going to let that dry for just a second. And then I will color it, but I'm going to let that dry a little more than a second. I'm going to set it aside for a minute. I wanted to decorate this front a little more. So here's what I did. I'm going to grab the circle dies and I die cut out. I find these very hard to keep neat and tidy, so I die cut out a scallop, right? I die cut out a scallop. This is the scallop with this was inside it. Okay, so I die cut out the scallop and then I run it through the scallop with a circle inside, and now I end up with just a little frame. So this frame is going to sit right on the outside there just for a little bit of, I don't know, visual interest, let's say.
Well, in this one, you did the same color in the poppy, but you could do a accenting color
Absolutely.
and give it more of a standout portal look.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Porthole. Yeah. Yeah, that would look great. So I'm just going to use our glue and stick that on. I really want it just on the outside of the circle there. So yeah, it would look cute as a kind of like as a porthole. Not a portal to some other world or dimension or something.
Maybe, but
I don't think so. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and color this. Now, the other thing I could do, I'm not going to, but I could die cut this out because the Gumball Greetings is so cute and it has these cute dies. So I could die cut out that. I'm not going to on this one, and then the big die cut or the big gumball machine is awesome. Look at this. This is probably my favorite piece in the whole thing, which is just kind of funny, but this piece is that metal piece on the front. And then you can add another metal piece for like the twisting thing. Anyway, so I could cut it out with that. I'm not going to, but I'm just going to color it in like that. Dave, what's going on with you in the world? I guess you already told us, huh? I'm going to use our Stampin' Blends. I always like my color lifter. So if I go out of the lines or I want something a little bit lighter, I'm going to use light gray granite for this silver part, all of this on the bottom part to make it look like a little bit more silver, I guess. Because isn't that what color it usually is? I don't know. Maybe it's all the same color.
Hey, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. So I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to color this whole thing all silver. I'm going to color the door poppy, I think. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, I think that would look cute. I'm going to do the top and the door in poppy. I was afraid if I did too much poppy, it might make it too dark and it wouldn't show up. So
well, you have a lot of poppy already. So
yes, we have a lot of poppy. So
it's popping with poppy.
Popping with poppy. There you go. All right. What I really want to do is color the inside, and we could do it all one color, but that would be not as exciting and fun. So, Dave, how about if you go to a commercial,
Sure.
commercial break while an announcement while I color this so they don't have to watch me color, which is maybe like watching paint dry.
I will leave it to the side and they can watch it as I talk.
Ooh, so exciting. I'm sure they'll be watching this instead of that.
Exactly.
Okay.
So as you know, we have our new catalog coming out, and I've been so excited to see some of you saying that your catalogs have arrived. Woo, woo. If you do not receive your catalog, let us know because we will happily get one in your hands. We can either check to see if it's still on its way or just ship you out one from here. But along with a new catalog comes so many fun new products and different things coming out. And so we are having a new catalog open house. It is on Saturday, April the 30th from 10 until noon. We will have giveaways, make and takes, prizes, tasty treats. And in addition to that, when you place your order that day, now the new catalog officially goes live on May 3rd. But on Saturday the 30th, you can place your order with us. We will hold on to it. And the second it becomes available on May 3rd, we will get that in for you. And added bonus, anything you place in your order that day, we are doing a buy one, get one free, which means for the new stuff that you order, you will also get to select from our retired stash, sort of our vault of amazing products that unfortunately are going away, but you can get those for free when you place an order for new products. So that's our new catalog open house, Saturday, April 30th from 10 until noon here in the studio.
Awesome.
And I will say, some of you haven't been back to the studio. You know, obviously we were in quarantine for COVID for a long time. We have started to have some people here, and some people, one of the things they've said is, oh, that's where you do the broadcast.
Ah.
You can see the broadcast section of the studio in addition to the stamping studio when you come here. So that's all coming up April the 30th.
Thank you. All right. When I grabbed this marker, I thought it was Bermuda Bay because that's kind of what it looks like, but it is shaded spruce. So my gumballs are a little more green than I had wanted, but that's okay. We'll just keep going because I'm not going to color them again. I'm just going to leave them on. The other thing
Green gumballs are tasty.
I know, but with the poppy, it looks a little Christmassy, but that's okay.
Oh.
Still going to be super cute for whoever receives the card, correct?
Exactly.
What is going on here? Oh, I still have the thing on. I'm like, why is that not pulling off? Sometimes when it does that, I just toss it aside and grab a new one. All right. So this is going to center up right in the middle there.
Nancy says green is good.
Green is good.
And
Okay,
Sandy
good.
is
Hey,
saying
Nance.
hi to her friend Debbie. Welcome, Debbie. Glad you could join us.
Oh, that's fun. All right. And then I need a little phrase here on the bottom. So I'm going to stamp something and then I'm going to cut it a little bit smaller. So in the gumball greetings, we have, may your day be filled with the best things, or wishing you the sweetest day ever. What do you think, Dave?
I choose you.
Why did I know you were going to say, I don't want to do that one. I want to do this one.
No, I think the sweetest one. I just had to say the one.
Wishing you, I'm like, I choose you. No, thank you. I choose you too, honey. But I don't want to stamp that one. All right. And I am just going to stamp
that
this.
Wasn't the one I said either, but that's
This
all right.
is the one you said, isn't it?
No, I said the sweetest.
Sorry, I'll do the sweetest. You want to run and get Poppy for me?
Sure.
If not,
Poppy
I'll just
what?
stamp it in black. Oh, I just lost my microphone. Oh dear. I'm all over the place. Yes, Poppy ink, or I can just stamp it in black. He's got it. So, all right, we're going to stamp that there. And then inside, I thought it would be fun to stamp something big, like enjoy, or you're one of a kind, or you're really fabulous. What do we have on the front again? Wishing you the sweetest day ever. So how about we do a happy birthday on the inside? That seems like that would make sense. We don't want to like overwhelm with sweetness. He's coming. I also need a long block when you come back. What would we do without him, friends? I would totally be lost. I am gonna while we're waiting, I will show you. Here are some of our new colors. Sweet Sorbet, isn't that pretty? Parakeet Party, hello. That's my favorite. Tahitian Tide. That's kind of what I wanted in here, but that's okay. Starry Sky and Orchid Oasis. I think we're going to be stamping it in black. I don't see that he's finding it. So
We're not finding Poppy.
No Poppy. Can you bring me a long block? All right, we'll go ahead and. Oh, he has one in his hand. All right, we'll go ahead and stamp that. That's fine, hun. Black always works, right? We'll just stamp that in black, and I'm just going to trim it and put it on here. Would you say Debbie is just joining us for the first time?
Sandy said hi to her friend Debbie. So
Nice.
I said hi to Debbie.
Nice. Well, Debbie, sometimes, hopefully you learn something. Sometimes, hopefully you'll always be entertained though. All right, so I'm just going to put this right here. Sweetest day ever. It looks fine in black. And wishing you the sweetest day ever. It's sweet, isn't it? And then inside, like I said, we're going to go ahead and stamp that big happy birthday, because how fun is that? So let me set my paper cutter aside and grab another piece of big paper. What's up?
Nothing.
Nothing. He's looking around the camera, so I'm always like, well, what are you looking at? Would have been good at Poppy, but I think the black is fine. If you see me looking at this, you can see why, because you see here the ink is not fully on it, and when you can't see through it, I want to make sure, and it's a big stamp, I want to make sure it's fully covered. And this one, like I said, is in the JJ22, so it is not going away yet. I'm looking for a clean piece right there. Oh, I guess I could just stamp it inside. Ooh, kind of risky. That's all right. I'm going to stamp it inside. I'm going to go for it. We could purposely stamp it crooked, but I'm going to stamp it straight. And yes, that worked. Ta-da! So isn't that fun though? I think it's a fun little fold. I think this one, there's something about this one. I think it's the colors. I don't know. There's something about this one I absolutely love, love, love. Maybe it's the daisies. But this, I like this fun fold. So, and then I was thinking,
the daisies have a lot of depth and dimension.
Yeah, the other thing that would be super fun is to put on shimmery crystal effects, because this is like glass, right? It should be glass, or it is glass. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we're going to just spread this on. We'll set this aside, and then we'll come back to it, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're at the end, because, I mean, it's supposed to be glass, so I think it'd be cute in the color. All right, not the color, in using crystal effects. There we go. And sometimes, honestly, I just take my finger and smush it because this tip is so small, sometimes it leaves that shape, and I don't want that shape. So can you see there you go. See it in the light there? So we'll let that dry and we'll come back to it. All right, my dear. Did you have something else for us?
Sure.
Okay. And then I have one other card with new product to show you.
The other thing we have coming up next week is, can you believe it's next week already?
No. And sorry, I changed my mind. I had brought ribbon. I'm going to add a little bow. Go ahead.
All right. We also have coming up our monthly stamp club, which that is the one that takes place here in the studio as well. Whoop, whoop. So 2 opportunities to come to the studio. For those of you who don't know, Stamp Club happens on the 4th Thursday of the month. You come, you make 3 cards, you get to place an order. You do sign up on the stamperstudio.com, click on clubs and then Stamp Club.
There we go.
And so that happens on the 4th Thursday of the month.
There you go.
Which is, this month is on April 28th. And again, we are offering the same thing because it's going to be so close to new catalog launch. Your order that you place that night, you can place a pre-order, and then as soon as it goes live, we will push that through and get you those brand new products. So
nice.
Another fun opportunity to come, stamp, see us, make things,
eat,
have fun.
All right. So there, I wanted to add, I had this with me and I was like, oh shoot, I did want to add a little ribbon. It was kind of freaking out, so I actually glued it down, and it was like having a little mind of its own. This is from Playful Pets. It comes in a set of 2, but this is 1 of 2. All right. The next card I'm really quite excited about because it's using a new stamp set. And this, let me move these. Yeah, I know, right? The stamp set is...
Add it to your wish list.
Yes. This stamp set is called He's All That. So we've got Father's Day. Love this guy. Hello, handsome. To the man who does everything. I love that, who does it. That would be Dave. Happy birthday to a classic. This is the one I'm going to use today. I love this because I love VWs and I love the VW bus. Together for the long haul. Yeah, right? That's us. Every day with you is another adventure. That's also us. Holy smokes, you're amazing. That's also you. Okay. Are you sick of us yet? Sorry. So anyway, this stamp set also comes with some great dies. So we'll be playing with those some more. I just want to show you that it comes with dies. So we're going to use, one more thing. Uno más. this is the paper that goes with this stamp set. Look at how cute is that? I'm loving it. Oh, honey, with you, I'm never lost. Okay, that, I don't know. You're stronger than you know. It's got these cute little things that are already torn. So it's got 2 sheets of this, these die cuts, which are just so fun. And then it's got this great, I'm going to set that aside. It's got this great paper. Look at that. Camping. That makes me think of Michelle. The espresso. That's the one I'm going to use tonight. And just these fun. I'm like, where are the rest of them? There's more papers than that. There we go. Those fun 2 papers. But let's look at this one. This is like barbecuing. See the pig and the cow. So these are just really fun manly cards, manly paper. So I'm excited about this. Again, this is called the, he's the man. He's all that. He's the man. He's all that. Okay. So for this one, I am going to use crumb cake. And the die I chose to use is our Hippo and Friends dies, which are right here. Hippo and Friends dies. These are retiring. They are still available. And I will tell you, more than the hippo and the unicorn and the animals that come with it, I use these dies, these edges. They are great because obviously because they layer. There's just so much, and they're on sale right now for $28.80. So you could obviously still use the flower. You can use this as an edge for ribbon, but I love these shapes. And so that is, I'm going to use one of those on this. So I die cut out my little center, but here's what I did before I did that. I put this paper on and then I ran it through like that. So I end up with the hole, but it has the paper in the exact spot. So I'm going to stick the paper on first. I just thought, oh, how fun is this set? I am excited about this. All right, so I cut it 1/4 inch smaller, but remember that's going to fit exactly. So, and I guess you could cut it, I don't know. That's how I did it. I'm just going to go with that. So let's go ahead. Again, it's my standard half sheet of paper. And remember this one, same thing. I cut it 5 1/4 by 8. I scored it at 2 inches and 4 inches. 5 1/4 by 8, 2 inches and 4 inches. Let's go ahead and fold that and then we'll get it put inside. There's that. And I'm going to fold this piece back. I don't know if you know, it doesn't matter which side you score it on for how you fold it, because the paper will, you can manipulate it however you want. So again, let's go ahead and stick this inside. I think it's a fun fold. And if you make one with this fold, would you please share it with us? Because I would love to see the cards that you come up with. I just think there's so much you can do with this little window. All right. So there is our little thing. I got to find my, poor Dave. Here we go. I need the little rectangle, the piece I cut out. I think it's here somewhere. I think it is, but I'm not sure. I'm going to show you something else that comes with this. These rustic metallic adhesive backed dots come with the, he's the man. Do you hear him? He's the man stamp set. So, oh, I got it. Thanks. Here it is. This is what I punched out of it. Okay, so I don't want to use, I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use this because that's what I'm going to stamp on. So the other one had another paper on top of it. I don't need that for this one. For this one, I'm just going to stamp Happy Birthday to a Classic. And I am going to stamp it in Memento Black because I think that would look nice. Now this is on rubber. It's called a clear mount stamp. So I don't need the pad underneath. I will, however, flip it over and go like this so I can make sure I'm getting it well inked. And then we'll stamp that there.
Barb asks, whatever the shape, is the opening centered on the front? And the answer is yes. It wouldn't have to be, but I would, because I'm kind of a symmetric kind of guy.
Yeah, right. It doesn't have to be, no, it doesn't have to be centered. I think you can't do it too far this way or you can't attach it, or you could do it this way, then you have to change the dimensions on that. That makes sense?
I would center
it. Dave has spoken. The Grand Poobah. All right. Isn't that so fun though? Happy birthday to a classic. And hello, the paper's cards. How cute is that? Look. I love it. All right, let's add a little, I don't know, really don't need to add anything else, but what was I thinking? Oh, I was wondering if there was anything in here that we might want to add. Even like, I don't know, maybe? What do you think, hon?
Mm,
No, that's not really a paper torn. I was
No.
looking, oh, here. You're a classic. That would probably go on the inside more than the outside.
or just the car.
Just the what? The car.
Go back there.
Yeah. This one?
Yeah.
On the outside or inside?
Yes.
Yes, on the outside or inside. I'm not sure it's going to fit. I'm not sure it's going to look good on the outside. I don't really like that.
Could pop it up.
I don't know if I like that either because it says classic, classic.
Yeah, that's too much classic.
I know. I don't know if I like. You like the car there? Whatever. You think so?
Yeah.
Or would it would look so cute on the inside though?
It
All
will.
right, I'm going to put it on the inside. Final decision. I feel like the front needs something else, but and this is one of those ones I kind of made it in my mind, and you know how that is. Sometimes it doesn't always come out all the way. And I'm going to put this. I think that would be fun there too. You're a classic. So look how fun these are. I love that they're like because they already have color, and I think I'm going to overlap that a little bit like that. You're a classic. How fun is that? I feel like this still needs something here, but. Look in the chat for, I think I'm going to put a piece of crumb cake just straight across there. I think that would be helpful. So you like the banner better, Diane? You like
the classic banner.
Oh,
better
just the
than
banner,
car.
not, okay. Well, there we go.
I think when we were going to put it on the front, she was saying that.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I was going to add a few of these because why not, right? So I'm just going to add a couple of these rustic metallic.
Nancy just said, put on a few of the brass dots.
Ding, ding, ding.
I would just do 3 across the bottom.
Oh, well now, okay. Dave said just do 3.
No, right under classic.
You're killing me, Smalls. 3 across the bottom. Okay.
Hey, Patty.
Welcome to the Dave and Lisa show.
It's classic.
It's classic. Right. Okay. Oops. I want to get that right in the middle there. Okay. Sometimes I have things pre-made and sometimes they're just in my mind. And sometimes in my mind I have it. But it's okay. I do like that. That's very nice. I'll give that to you. But aren't those fun? I like those. Okay. So there is our fun folds. We got that one and we'll come back to this one. What do you think? I kind of like the designer series paper on it. Yes. I think that's really fun. All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
You're usually the one going for more glitz, and I think the bubblegum could use a little more pizzazz. So
I know. I thought so too, but I wasn't sure what to put on it.
Yep. That's all good.
Okay.
I think
Go
we're
ahead.
good. No.
We're good. Okay. I'll try to jazz that up before I put it in the post in the chat. One thing I thought we could do is stamp the gumballs maybe on the background here a little bit. I'm not sure. No, he's saying no. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, friends, it does need a little jazzing up, but we'll go with it. Because you know what? If you have never seen this card and you open it, you'd be like, oh, how fun is that? Right? If you have an idea of how to jazz up these, go ahead and put it in the chat. I'll do it. But otherwise, I just wanted you to see that he's all that. How fun is this stamp set with this paper. And I just find that men cards are really hard to make or find. Like Dave's like, don't give me a duck. Don't give me a golf. He doesn't like golf.
Golf ball. Always
no golf ball,
balls.
No ducks. And then there's always sailboats, which those are okay. I think those are better, but no ducks or golf or guns or anyway. All right, friends. You had nothing else to say?
Nothing else.
Make sure you sign up for our stamp club here in the studio. I'd love to see you. Plus, you'd also get to see some of our new products. And I look forward to seeing you on the 30th for sure. And I don't remember what your other one was. So I hope you have a great evening. It's Wednesday. And so we got a couple more days left in this week. And I will see you on Saturday. Happy stamping, friends.